Hi, Jizzy. Welcome. There we go. How's it going with the ounce? I mean, unfortunately, I know that yours isn't going fine. But bro, keep it up. Come on. It's close. I would. Welcome. Looking for another 4 in one day. Did you see my fantastic 3 in one day yesterday? That one was lit. Give me a second. I'm gonna shift that thing. Right. I'm actually getting my luck back now, don't worry. We're back to where we were meant to be now. I think I'm catching a last phase, honestly, so I'd rather have it in the single encounters for the VRA, honestly, instead of having two phases in the single encounters and one in the double. I wouldn't like the outcome too much, honestly, considering that I am not expecting to find. If I was finding 2 shines from double encounters, then I would have been okay. But considering that my time is almost over to Aunt this week, I think I'm just getting on last phase. Stream shouldn't be lagging. me a sec. Hi Nam, welcome. Doing great, doing great. Thank you. What about you? Did you choose in the end to go for if you're going for Diamond and Pearl or Platinum? Let me real quick do a reset and see if leaf green was correctly read. Because in 52 encounters I still didn't see Magby. Let me see. Alright, these two are fine. Let me switch it to the others. Where they were reading, I think it was just I was getting unlucky. I guess. Yeah, I have to. Is this stream still lagging? OBS tells me it is perfectly fine. Hopefully it is for everyone. Why not? How far are you into it already? Okay, okay. What is the remaining team that you're looking for? Alright. Where do you wanna get Whiscash? Okay. Didn't know there was Whiscash there. With the super rod, I suppose. What else can you get beside Gyarados? Okay, okay. Not bad. Belagado. No, bro, it's unfortunate. You should keep trying. Even a single device is enough while watching a show. In the chill. Come on, don't leave the boat. Anyway, GG's on the Dex. Yeah, not too slow. Even if they are single encounters, they are going pretty good. Hopefully, we get a shiny, you know. I don't know if I have the feeling or not. Did you already start the phase number 3 in the mountain? Let's go. GG's. I actually have that same feeling. Might be. I don't know how it looks actually. Do you want to move it to Gen 5? Alright, never mind. I see it working. Do you also hunt in Gen 5 by chance? Sometimes. Enjoy. Do you have any place in mind already? Okay. Could be available in multiple places actually. You could even find Scrafty directly in the wild if you want to. Yeah. That one is such a jizzy Pokemon, by the way. I don't know, it gives me that vibe. You gotta go for it 100%. Litwick is interesting, the ways you can go for it. You can basically go for, I mean, like set it as a percentage in whatever way you want, basically depending on the floor of the tower you want it in. I think it is the last floor or the last two floors in which there is also LGM. And you could also do like a 50% LGM, 50% Litwick. It is very cool. In Black 2 and White 2, I think there is also a 5% Golbat potentially. But again, like you can cut it down depending on the floor, I think. Also in Black 2 and White 2. Let's go, bro, already? Early in the stream? Easy. Nice. Congrats. Guessing careful. Let's go. We love to see that. And this one is the second member of the team. There we go. I think I would go for the nest ball between the two. Easy. We love to see that. Guessing careful. Let's go. And it came in the end, first phase actually, because the Spearow was for Drowsy. Right? mean, it's okay. We don't care. Come on. At least doesn't lower the attack. This is crazy. I haven't seen many Magbys actually. I would understand actually. If you're clean today after the phase 3, honestly. The rage quit would be insane. Honestly, I am hoping not to do overtime either. I'd like for the for the hounds to stay within the 2 weeks actually. But I don't really know. Unless I'm finding something today. What are you expecting? From both, actually. Anyway, I barely know something about Super Bowl, actually. Don't... almost nothing. Do you have a Switch? Just in case. hold on, I forgot to turn on the timer. All right. I mean, hopefully Gen 10 will give you the chance to, who knows, will be the reason to play it. I mean, hopefully not. Way better to stay in 2029, in 2009, sorry. With Sinnoh. Oh, what got us to the Wudo? Super cool. 96 reset. With your friend ball. That's the name. Super cool. But let's go, Wolf. Let's go. You already know. The only thing is that I might not be finding shinies. Let's see. You're also hunting on GL. I don't really have a shiny feeling tonight. I mean today, this afternoon. We'll see. Yes sir. Yes sir. Problem is that I got some days of time skip after today's session, so if today I'm not finding a shiny, I might be most likely going extra time. I mean, it's still okay, but I wasn't really looking for going extra time, but it's fine. Okay, it's gotta be completed. In the end, 3 shinies within... Overall, it will be, even with extra time, for me, it will be 2 weeks of hunting actually, because like next week I won't be hunting this much at all. So 3 shinies overall in 2 weeks is a lot. Definitely important steps for the mountain, 100%. Next year will for sure be better, since I will be on the double encounters since the beginning. Next year, with a bit of luck, we might actually find Magby. We will be I don't know, like next year I would be expecting to do. I will also be hunting off camera for the event, so might really be getting many encounters actually within those 2 weeks, 100%. Way more than the ones that I got now. So we might really be getting like 6 shinies even. Double encounters plus off-stream encounters. So we could really bring on Magby. The only unfortunate thing about these type of events is that like I would like to keep hunting, you know, instead of like doing 2 weeks and then waiting for the year after, but it is fine. But with the amounts that I'm doing, I like way more to do it back to back. I feel way more the hound in that way, instead of like jumping from hound to hound. I don't know if you relate to these. But in the end, the hounds that I've been like suspending, or I don't know, for example, the hounds that I did during the Cresselia arc that weren't the main hounds, so not the Sinjo or Cresselia or Masquerain or Dratini, but the parallel hounds, so all the others, Psyduck, Snorlax, Munchlax, the Lake Trio, I didn't enjoy them that much. In fact, I don't think I will ever do such a thing again, of like bringing on multiple hounds that way. Of course, there would be no other arc as the Cresselia one. There is only one, and it will be that one, and it is that one. Or beside these, I'll never apply such a feature again, I think. Also the Riolu hound, for example. I did it and I suspended it, and then I got it right after having suspended it, and when I got it, I didn't even feel like the tiredness I would have felt, especially for Riolu, because I ate the hound a lot. Hi, Branch. Can you? Oh yeah, let's see. I don't have a feeling today, but sparkles are always welcome, that's for sure. 100%. Good luck if you're hunting. Yeah, Slugma is peak. It is like, I would say, second best shiny of the plays after Weezing and Koffing, in my honest opinion at least. Anyway, yeah, second. I mean, second Weezing found on stream, but I also have other 2 Weezings, so I am 4 Weezings in. Not the greatest, but at least is a tier S shiny. Way better to find 4 Weezings than 4 Golbats. But I will even get 4 Golbats at some point. I want everything from this place, so Golbat will be for sure like a crazy duplicate. 100%. But I can already visualize the final video. Final video. It won't be the final video of the mountain, of course. Every year I will be uploading a video of the event. But once I collected the entire place, I could potentially do a video in which I showcase every single shiny found. Or even... I could even do a sort of like, I don't know, a decade spent hunting in the Stark Mountain, all the finds, like stuff like that. Would be very cool, probably. Even if I don't think that by the time I will have cleared the entire place at all. Especially with these many 5%. But we will see. We will see the flow. We will see. Oh, sorry, I was muted. I don't know since when I was muted actually. Anyway, welcome, bro. I was saying right now we are 21 shinies into the event total. 21, and in pole position there are Maston and Scarty with 3 shinies each. Anyway, I still fear Graveler for this phase. Not today, but still see Graveler coming across the screen. I mean, hopefully not. I'd like to catch something new, like a Machoke. The only things I need actually from this area still are that I never collected are Machoke, Camrapt Onyx, Slugma, Geodude, and Magby. So 30%. We got a 30% total of getting away with a new Sparkles. It's not the worst. I would definitely be super fine with Onyx. That is very rare and that I don't want to set as a target. That would be a fantastic one to find. Slugma and Geodude, both of them. Normally they would both be 5%, but since I inserted Leaf Green, I have the chance to find Magby, and when Magby is in the table, the 2 Pokemons that lose 4% each are Slugma and Geodude. In both the entrance of the mountain and the room after this one. The percentage you can see on the right of the Pokemons refers to all the Pokemons that there are on the left of the percentage. So both Golbat, Machoke and Weezing are 10%, for example, and same applies to Camrapt and Onyx and Slugma and Geodude. Those sprites are super cute. Thank God I saw Silver and God exist. Those ones are the little sprites you can see that follow you in the other world. They're too cool. I'm loving a lot this new feature that I inserted in the layouts. I wish I could do the same in the Baroque Works theme, but unfortunately I couldn't, because there are Pokemons, for example, like Gothitelle, Crocodile, B-Sharp, that are from Gen 5, and they don't have the overworld representation as the others from Gen 4 do. That was unfortunate. But I mean, it is fine. The layout was already fulfilled of things, since there was the entire shiny team. I remember that like someone said in the chat that Game Freak regretted so much doing those things, actually, because they struggled a lot building those sprites for both the regular ones and the shiny ones, in like not only from the front but also behind, left and right, so from all these sides. They say it was a struggle, actually, as far as I understood. That's why they didn't do it again. Yeah, it does, and it is simply sometimes these Pokeballs that are very powerful, such as like the Repeat Ball or Dusk Ball or these ones. When a Pokemon already has a great catch rate, and you're also satisfying the Pokeball's conditions, sometimes it is just enough. Anyway, yeah, it is a 100% catch rate with a Dusk. I would have never thrown a Dusk Ball if he wasn't, that's for sure. I didn't know that at first. I thought I would have had to Master Ball it at the very beginning. Then during the hunt we figured out that a Dusk Ball is enough. It isn't enough on Weezing though, of course. I mean, of course, it is not guaranteed, but you got a lower catch rate than Koffing. I don't know which one are the other Pokemons that got a 100% catch rate with the Dusk Ball in this place, but it is not even relevant. The only threat is Koffing, really. So Let's go. Nice. Male or female? $15,300 into phase 3. Alright. Looking for evolving it. I mean, cool line. Living line. We like it. Were you looking for the third one, or it was a phase? Are you going for our living ducks? Imagine how crazy, like, I've been thinking about these so many times in my life. Imagine how crazy would it be for a regular Pokemon to come across the screen and then sparkle without being shiny. Like, imagine how weird of a glitch would it be. It would be, sorry. I can't even tell you the amount of times I thought about these. Like, you're just chilling, you see all the regular ones coming across the screen, you just like, I mean, you just don't focus on the encounter anymore because it is a regular encounter. And then with the tail of your eye, you just like see sparkles and like imagine. It would be insane actually. And imagine if like such a glitch like kept occurring. So like you catch the Pokemon and you keep like sending, let's assume, a Graveler that sparkles even if it is regular. It would be insane. Literally. And imagine maybe in the info of the Pokemon you also see the star, the red star. I don't know if when it comes to the like the way the game is coded, the star is only like only related to like if the Pokemon can sparkle, it got a star, and if it is not related to the Pokemon, the color of the Pokemon. I don't know if it makes sense to you, but I mean, I guess that like the three things are like all put together. I don't think that's something, I mean, any of these things can actually take place without the other. But it would be huge. It would be a 1 in like 1 trillion finds. I don't even know. But it doesn't exist. If no one ever got it so far, I think it doesn't exist. I mean, not that it means, but would be absurd. 101? Do you mean? Or no star shiny, yeah. Imagine. Alright. Probably. Or imagine if it happened to someone that like was a child and didn't know about it and just like killed the Pokemon or whatever and it didn't catch it. So like such a fine would be lost. What is it? Hi Rama, how's it? Welcome. Can't wait to be going for Phoebus. That one is a great hound. How do you wanna do it? With the super rod or the good rod? Or the old rod? I can suggest you the super rod is the best one, especially in Diamond and Pearl, since you can't go for a certain fish. I mean fish in encounter. Super rod got the best odds to get an encounter. It is super worth it. And also you can phase on Whiscash, that is cool. And on Gyarados, of course. It's cool. Best of luck. I was lucky enough to get it first phase. And right after got punished with Dratini. It's just that. But Whiscash is a very underrated shiny in my honest opinion. It's a very cool fish. Yeah, it's a bit weird. For Whiscash, there are also other ways to go for that are very cool. There is Whiscash in the Safari Zone. Don't remember if it is Diamond and Pearl or Platinum, but one of the two got a glitched. I mean, like a Whiscash that is like coded wrong, and actually it can't flee in the Safari Zone if you find it. But on the other end, you can find Carvania and Gyarados that can definitely flee. But basically, Whiscash in the Safari Zone, I mean, Great Marsh uses to be a phase for Carvania, actually. So, but I mean, you're already fine with failing shinies if you join the Hound. But basically, it is a cool phase to have since it can't flee. It is very cool. First two phases, I found a shiny Golbat after 2036 and a shiny Weezing, my shiny Weezing number 4 after 1992. So two phase really free actually. My Phoebus was male, and in fact I nicknamed it after Nemo. I would have loved way more to nickname it after Dory, actually, but unfortunately it was male. Anyway, clean phases actually got pretty lucky since I was hunting in the single encounters. But I'm actually getting punished right now. But we're fine. Also Golbat was my third shiny Golbat, but at least the first Golbat of this area. So it's good. We are almost 1,000 in for this stream. No, I can't. I don't have a Zubat. I'm still missing Zubat. I found 3 Golbats. But I mean, there will be time for Zubat. I'm not worried. But like, if I'm ever finding it, and I suppose I am actually, I really hope it is in Diamond and Pearl or even Platinum. It would still be okay. But in Sinnoh, this price is just so good. In Argonian Soul Silver is not worth it. I mean, I wouldn't set it as a target, so a phase is a phase, okay. But it strikes way more in Sinnoh. As I already mentioned 1,000 times. I would definitely be pretty happy with it, not gonna lie. I don't even know what I would... Because I don't know if I have any team plan in which I can phase for one. I don't remember if in the cave, in like under the cycling road, in which there are also double encounters that let you find Bronzor and Machop, Geodude, and even Sandshrew if you insert Leaf Green. Very cool insert. Since I mean that Haunt is a bit weird actually, because there are only a few Pokemon that are worth it actually to find. A bit of a waste of double encounters with a Sandshrew inserted is way better. Anyway, I don't remember if there is Zubat in that place. If there is... Oh, but never mind. There is in the... No, there gotta be there too, because there is also in the Gible Cave, that is just like the one on the left, literally super close to it. Super near, sorry. And... So... Like, I suppose there is Zubat in both. If there isn't, I'm definitely finding one in the Gibbon. Also, I'm yet to decide if I want to go for multiple Gibbles in that place or not. For the entire living line. So I'm definitely getting away with a Zubat, potentially even more than one. Or I mean, I'm open to any scenario. Not gonna lie. I also already have the Gibbon ready. I already prepared a layout for it. I mean, I don't have the Hound itself ready because I don't have the console like already set up in the exact spot. Because my Platinums are in the route for Mantike right now. But to me, if a layout is prepared, the Hound is ready actually. Unless I gotta do, I don't know, I gotta do a weird setup, such as like, I don't know, playing through an entire game still, where I play through all the games. So I'm fine. And I also really like the layout for Gible, but I don't know when I'll do it. I was feeling inspired a couple months ago, and I created the layout, but I don't know really when I will be hunting for it. I mean, I know that for sure it won't be this year, but I don't even know if it will be the next one. There's always been an Hound that I wanted to do, I'm not gonna lie. And that I would definitely do for sure before the double encounters in the other cave in which there is Bronzer. That I don't even know if I will do. It depends really on how many Bronzers I find in the Gibbon. Because really the only reason why I would go into the other cave with double encounters is Bronzer for the living decks. Where the scenario is if I get a Bronzer in the Gibbon, I'm not going to the double encounters and I'm directly going for a Bronzorg already evolved to complete the line. If I'm finding Gible without any Bronzer, that would be sad. I mean, no, would be okay. Then I might be doing a phase in that cave, potentially. Or maybe not. I don't know. Have you ever seen the Bronzer's back sprite? That one is very cool. He got a sort of like leaf in the back. Leaf, sorry. I mean multiple leaves actually. It is cool. Check it out if you didn't see it. $15,500. Nah. It is not. It is really not. Especially the evolution as a shiny. It is very cool in my honest opinion. I used not to be, I mean, like to be pretty, I don't know, neutral to it. But really, it suits it. But again, in the end, it is the peculiar Pokemon of the cave I was talking about before, with the double encounters, and there is just nothing interesting to find in the place besides eventually the GBA insertion, Sandshrew, and Bronzer. So, as far as I remember, the entire push should be Machop, Zubat, Geodude, Bronzer, Sandshrew. Literally. I don't know. Let me see. What could I add to it? What should have they added to it? I mean, a cool one they could have added was Chingling, in my honest opinion. It is a senior Pokemon that is not even common in the end. And I mean, it is fair reasoned, considering that Chimecho was born as a rare Pokemon in Gen 3, and still is an insanely rare Pokemon in Gen 4, Chimecho. But Chingling should be, I think, like a 10 or 15% in the Mount Coronet. Could have definitely been an interesting 10% also in the cave I was talking about. I don't know what to tell you. Me, shinies should also be judged on if the color suits them or not. Besides, I mean, if they look great, even if Bronzer to me still looks great. So for me, for example, Weezing is literally a perfect shiny. It got two colors that combined are insane and that are extremely fitting this shiny, considering it is just like a sort of like toxic bowl of garbage, I don't know. Having the purple smoke, that sort of like shade of light blue that seems almost toxic, like it is super perfect in my honest opinion. New subscriber, thank you so much. Thank you so much for subscribing. Happy you enjoy. And to me, Bronzerg is kind of the same thing, beside that it doesn't have a color combination, unfortunately. And to me, shinies that share multiple colors, I mean that feature multiple colors on them and put together they look great, are superior to shinies that are just like a single color by default. For example, also Graveler is a fantastic shiny in my honest opinion. It suits the Pokemon perfectly. Macargo on the other hand is, for example, like a clear example of a Pokemon that has a great potential, but in the shiny form, the color combination is not great. Even if both of the colors are great, the shell looks fantastic. The body doesn't associate it to the shell, in my honest opinion. There isn't. It is weird. There is like it seems like there was supposed to be contrast between the two colors, but there isn't. You gotta look at it like you gotta take a close look to it in order to me a thing like a good looking thing gotta strike first sight. You don't have to pay attention too much to really, if not, it is already not that great, even if it might still be great but not enough great. I don't know, same thing that I was saying for the IDs, for example, for resetting for the IDs. If it doesn't strike your sight first sight, literally in a second, then it is not that good. But I mean, I have my own philosophy. Should I keep going for Drowsy in this spot? Me, it is up to you actually. If you're a lot into the place that you are in right now and you like the Pokemons you can phase on, it might be worth it to stay. As not actually in the end, because to me, when it comes to my tastes and like building shiny teams, if I can go for the already evolved Pokemon in the wild, that is something special in the end. It is not something that is available every time. As I'm doing for B Sharp right now, I could have gone for Ponyard easily, but I'm going for B Sharp because bro, B Sharp, like already evolved, looks way better. So, but it is not really the same thing. It's not something really comparable to your situation, because B Sharp was still in the double encounters, still high encounter rates, while you're deciding between a random encounter and a soft reset count, I suppose. That should be Hypno. So, I don't know. Do how you feel like doing, honestly. It is up to you, really. I like going for already evolved Pokemons, for sure. I'm a fan of big Pokemons appearing on screen. The color combination feature that I was talking about before is what, in my honest opinion, makes Koffing and Weezing be better than Slugma in this place, and what makes them all the crown of the place, because they not only have a super fitting shiny form, besides being super good looking, as also Slugma is, and also Slugma has a super fitting shiny form, but what they have more than that is the color combination, which Slugma doesn't, because there is, got the yellow eyes. That don't look great on it, in my honest opinion. I don't know which color I would have gone for, but I don't know, like a light purple would have been cool. Don't remember which Pokemon got a purple, got purple eyes, but not fully purple, like purple that shades into white, in my honest opinion, would have been looking potentially better, or even like light blue, potentially, I don't know. But I was imagining like a color as the Macargo's body's color, eventually, or stuff like that, but in the end, like, not yellow. That's why to me it is inferior. Or 2 days ago you were just yelling at it. Did you buy some elbows for the next Macargo, bro? They are peak on Macargo. Such a waste not to have it. But no worries, it is next phase in the end. You wish. It's gonna be KO'd. It's gonna be a very super satisfying surf. You still don't know the previous nature, right? I'm curious to know it actually. If it's also the same nature as the second one, it is crazy. Relaxed. Alright. And the one you got yesterday was? Fossil. Oh no, really. Alright. At least two different natures. Are you happy? You can go for the entire nature pool you want to. Yeah. Plus attack minus defense. Crazy Rama cargo. Sometimes bad natures can just like be too accurate. On this shine you got. I'm the living proof. Bro. Adamant Cresselia. Freaking Adamant Cresselia, and I also found two Shine Darkrai's back to back that were minus special attack. Crazy. Jolly of Egregious. Careful Yamask. It's insane. I already did it, bro. I already did it. Before going to bed, I was praying for you to keep finding my cargoes. And it played out. And it worked out. I did. We are 300 away from getting to 20,000 total, of course. I mean, not that it changes this much actually from the total encounters and the encounters only of this phase. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, yes, sir. I might even try and extend it to the next year. What do you think about it? You're not joining the event anymore, I think. Or you can always go in the outside of the mountain, you know? There is no Macargo you can find there, as far as I remember. And it's up to you. You can avoid them. You can really avoid them. You just have to drop the double encounters and go to the single ones. You already know. No. Alright, I will stop praying for you to get my cargo. I got it. I got it. Don't leave. Imagine you get a double shiny Macargo. out of a single encounter. Bella Sala, welcome. Imagine, bro, that spot, I think you're quitting shiny hunting. Also because, as far as I understood, the game should freeze if you get a double shiny on, like, from a double encounter in the same game in Sinnoh. As far as I understood, I've never seen it happening, but people have been telling me so. So you and, I mean, you would still have to fail one of the two shinies actually. One should be killed in order to catch the other, but you won't be able to catch any because it crashes. Don't ask me why. Anyways, are you ready to get a third shiny, bro? It is about time. There are Mastam and Scarty right now that are both on 3 shinies. Come on. And also Mastam said he's dropping the mountain, so alright then, I hope you don't enjoy your working session. See you in the next one. We are not too far away from double odds for the phase. We are just like 680 away. So basically 700s. For a Pokemon such as Magby, I wish I could use the Park Ball, the yellow ball. Would have been fantastic. But on the other hand, I don't know which Pokeball I'm going for Magby, honestly. Because I will be evolving it for the clip for the Lindex, but I will also be, I will be keeping a clone of it as a base form, and if there wasn't the Live Index in between, I would have kept it as a Magby 100%. So I think I want to go for a ball that suits Magby. But on the other hand, is there even a ball that suits a Magby? A completely yellow shine? I don't like the quick ball at all. On the other hand, for Magmortar, the heal ball would be huge. I'm struggling. Like, I think that for a yellow shiny, the best ball would be the quick ball, really. There's always the bonus, the bonus ball that is the luxury ball, but it doesn't really have anything to do with Magby. beside the that sort of black necklace that Magby got. That at least is black. But I don't think it would be great. The Premier Rose. I mean, there is the Ultra Ball, but there are two different types of yellow. And also, it wouldn't be looking great on Magmartar. And also, you know what? I don't even know if I would care more about keeping it as a Magmartar or as a Magby. I mean, like, just in case one Magby, I would be keeping one Magby in the box. But if I'm considering that I want to evolve it for the Living Dex, I might even consider, I mean, using it as a shiny, as one of my shinies, actually. I mean, using it. Not that I use them that much, but just like leveling it up and that stuff. Considering that Magmartar is one of my favorite Pokemons. Do I gotta go for a Heal Ball? I don't know. Doesn't have anything to do with Magby though. I think there is a little bit of yellow in the Heal Ball, in the mid though, I think. I really need to see the Pokemon close to the ball to really tell. Also because the Pokeballs look different when it comes to the info box compared to when you look at them in the bag. Their shades are a bit different, especially for Pokeballs such as the Heal Ball. That seems way more pink, but when you look at the Pokeball together with the Pokemon in the info box when you code it, it looks less pink than it is, as far as I remember. And another example is the Dye Ball, that looks completely different. It looks super light blue when you throw it, but when you take a look to the Pokemon, it seems a sort of green light blue. And that's why it is fantastic for Weezing, I think. Hi Yuri, welcome. It's going great, it's going great. Not the best phase actually. Uh, we are not too far away from double odds, but I mean, it's fine. It's fine. This one might most likely be my last phase. I'm not gonna lie. For the event, but it's okay. 3 shinies in 2 weeks is still insane, in my honest opinion. Let's go. GG's. Where do you get Baltoy? In the desert? Is it the target? Because that one is the hell of a place to phase. With Trapinch, Cacnea. Alright, I mean that's a great phase. Hopefully, I mean, you don't get another one. How is the encounter table with your repel trick? I think I'm missing something from the place. I mean, like among the one that I listed, Hackney Baltoy, Trapinch. Is there Piglet? Can you even find Diglett in that game? There gotta be another one that I don't remember. Okay. $15,900? I mean, we definitely don't complain about being lucky. What is that? Feels so lucky. The phase. It's not bad. If you're referring to my phase, it's okay. Hopefully, it just doesn't get like too deep in as the last one, the past year. I don't like to do extra time in. I mean, like I do it if I have to, but it's not the thing I like the most. I like for the hound to be taking place and like being done within the time. But it's fine. Also, it would be pretty sad if I was going really deep in, since I decided to get back to the single encounters for this last phase. I didn't want to have in the video like mismatching rounds, honestly. That's why. If yesterday I was finding a shiny double encounters, I would have like kept going in the double encounters if I was getting at least 2. But now I'd rather finish the entire thing in the single encounters, and then next year we'll go full in. And as I was saying before, next year I was planning on doing also, I mean, just some sessions streamed and the majority of the others off stream so that I can collect more encounters. Because I would like to hunt more in this place where since next week I don't have like this much time back to back free. I won't be able to stream too much, but I would definitely be able to do some encounters every now and then in those days, but I will not because this year I wanna do the entire thing on stream. That was the original plan. So next target for the One Piece team. Right now I'm going for B sharp. I am 42,000 in for B sharp with 2 phases collected. I'm phase 3 right now, double odds. It is literally as this hunt right now, the hunt for B sharp. Despite, I mean, the fact that he got like 20,000 encounters more total. After B sharp there is Mr. Mime with these worms in white too. And I mean, I can't say I can't wait for it because I still gotta understand if I really am open to phase for Mr. Mime or not. Because there are interesting phases. I want Patrat. And there's also Siwaddle, that is fine. But then there are Pidove and Sankern. I don't know if I want them. But I mean, everything is fine. In the end, Mr. Mime is 40% since it is a mass outbreak. So it's not the worst. But I'm still looking for B sharp first. And I'm really hoping to keep phasing for B sharp, I'm not gonna lie. I want Braviary. I would really be okay with Zangoose, Sea Viper, I want everything. But Golduck, probably. I really wouldn't need a Golduck in Gen 5. In Gen 4 I would like to phase on a Golduck. Hopefully with Damp. I would say I was almost in the same spot as you, basically. But next week is a bit complicated, unfortunately. But it is how it is. It's fine. At least, I mean, I wasn't too lucky with the days, but I was lucky with the shinies. That's what matters. I'm safe. It's great. Next year, I'm expecting to do. Honestly, in these 2 weeks, unless something happens that stops me from doing it. Overall, I don't know, even 50,000 encounters. With double encounters, so maybe even 60,000. That in 2 weeks are insane, but double encounters from 4 devices. Potentially, I don't know if I'll be doing 2 different layouts. One for when I am on stream and the other for when I am off stream. Because when I'm off stream, since there isn't the chat, I should have the chance to use 5 devices. There is the logo that is very big, and I want to keep it. So I don't know, but I think somehow I can manage to make the 5th one fit in. And if I can, 5 encounters in the double encounters with the Oni. I don't even have to move the character. That is a bit more tiring than hunting with the Oni, in my honest opinion. Especially from 5. From 5, the Oni is clutch. I'm expecting to get many shinies. No, I don't know if I'm expecting it, but there is a real chance to find Magby next year, in my honest opinion. So, and it would be great. Of course. Collecting all Platinum's shiny legendaries. Alright. Do you know that on Platinum there are also the 3 legendary birds that are roamers? Are you excluding them? Because for roamers, 5, considering that there is also Crystal and Mesprit in a year is a bit... I mean, I'm no one to stop you, that's for sure. Yeah, pretty much. Anyway, 20,000 in total. Anyway, if you wanna do Crestelia as a roamer, don't do that on Platinum. It's not the worst thing in the world, but you're wasting... I would say, like, I don't know, 15 seconds each encounter if you do it in Platinum. Because there is an additional cutscene you can't cut down. In Diamond and Pearl you can. Of course, it is super roundable in Platinum, but it's not only worse because of the cutscene, but also because the cutscene is not an automatic cutscene. You gotta like actively play for part of the cutscene, because when you leave you can't fully leave the island, basically, in Platinum unless you interact with the NPC and you make him bring you back to Canalave City with the boat. So you gotta do like, you gotta take some steps and then you gotta ride the boat. So you get back to Canalave and then from there you can teleport to the city you wanna haunt Crestelia in. It's a bit worse. And also Crestelia is very bad looking in Platinum in my honest opinion. Not that it matters, but since you can transfer it, but still. I wouldn't even want to be capping right now, but I also think that the animation doesn't matter at all, but the animation should be longer of Crestelia. I never did a comparison, but that's what I felt when I watched it for the first time after I watched it all those times in Pearl. But I'm not even sure. Might be a big cap. It's worth it to hunt for it. Super cool. Also the birds are super worth it to hunt. Releasing 3 roamers at the same time and having the chance to see all of them moving with the map without having to enter the Poké Gear, for example, in Gold and Soul Silver, is busted. I don't know how much time you save actually, since you have those many encounters. I mean, those many legendaries that you can encounter in the same encounter. But it should be... I don't know. I was doing like around 30 encounters per hour for Crestelia, so I'm expecting... Not expecting to collect thrice as much in an hour. But you know, I don't know. I don't know if I'm capping, but I think it might even be possible to collect like 90 or 100 encounters per hour for those birds, if you are okay with phasing. So like if you release all of them 3 every time. If you release all of them 3 and you kill 2... I mean, if you only release 1 because you killed the others, then it is a normal roamer, but... I don't know, these are just assumptions. I've never done encounters for them. So I don't know how long they take. I mean, how long does an encounter take? Yeah, there is this software that is called Pokemon Encounter Calculator that you gotta download. That is the one that the authors used to use. That is literally insane. There is every single route in every single game, and you can calculate whatever repel trick, whatever type of encounter, literally. And it is very accurate. I also linked it on my Discord in the channel named Useful Links, but if you just Google it, you can find it. On Google, just write Pokemon Encounter Calculator and you download it. And it is super simple to use, literally. You just select the game, select the route, and then there are already all the Pokemons available in the route row, and then you can do your changings. So you can go for Magnet Pool, not Illuminate, because it doesn't change anything. You can go for Magnet Pool, Static, even Pressure, Kinai, everything. Yeah, that one, Yuri. Okay. Alright. What do you have to do, Rebirth? I mean, I read it. It's great. I mean, it's a great price. Unless you tell me the name of the person, I don't know if I know him, bro. Tell me his name. But I don't know anyone who's selling capture cards for that low. I don't know him. Thank you so much for following, Niklas. King. No, it's not a website. Thank you so much for following, Overodds. Great. Got it nickname, by the way. I mean, nickname, username. Anyway, it is not a website. It is just a software. You download it and that's it. In fact, unfortunately, you can't use it for, I mean, on the phone. All right, let's go. Welcome. Are you just copy and pasting the message, or is it just like your same account? Welcome everyone. Thank you for following. Thank you, Wood. Let's go. By the way, I didn't know you were streaming. Anyway, thank you so much for the raid, bro. All right. Welcome everyone. Anyway, cause the shiny app that people are using in our Discord is only available in Google Play Store. I have no clue about what they are using, but I can tell you that what I use, that is what I mentioned before, is absolutely fantastic as a software, and like to me, every hunter should have it, 100%. It's just like a life hack, unironically. Thank you so much for following, bro. Hi, Arxie. Welcome. Welcome, everyone. Thank you, Wood. Again. Hi, Paolo. Doing great. Pace is going longer than expected, but hopefully we get some sparkles today. I don't even know. He got pushed. That's unfortunate. That's unfortunate. After 10Ks. GG's, bro. Keep it up. I mean, a shiny is a shiny. I know it's uncatchable, but keep it up. Are you going for the... I mean, you're looking for going for the entire trio by chance? Oh, thank you so much. It's a great hound. I agree. It is super cool. I wanna clear the entire mountain at some point. So Magby is just a little step. At some point we will also go for Tarkle full odds with your other. In that specific situation, probably a shiny isn't a shiny. But still, congrats. Also, next year I will be in the double encounters for Magby. So I'm expecting to catch a bit, I mean, like, not a bit more luck, but statistically to find more shinies, and I don't know. To me, I'm finding Magby within 8 or 9 phases. That's what I feel. My ace Pokemon. Would it be too mainstream to say Lugia? I don't know. My ace Pokemon. I will tell you Lugia, actually, at this point. Oh, can't I? I don't know which one is the right definition of ace Pokemon. I mean, ace is like my representative Pokemon, right? Tell me if at least I'm getting what you're asking. In fact, that's what I was actually thinking about. I don't know, beside Lugia, if it really can't. I mean, I would definitely go for not something only because it is powerful. Just because, I mean, like, I'm thinking about a Pokemon I would like to have IRL, and it would be my only Pokemon. I've always loved Infernape about these since I was watching the cartoon. I don't know, Dragonite or Infernape, one of these ones. I'm too mainstream. Almost 36k. That's unfortunate. Mine was pretty kind. It was 7,000. It is the mascot of my channel only because it was my first ever Helynt. That's why. It was pretty kind. I wonder the next Lugia Helynt if it would be kind actually. Yeah, Maspert is gonna be annoying. But it gotta be done, you know? Another Pokemon I could consider as my ace one. I don't really feel this much attached to these many Pokemons, really. I would say. I mean, not this much that I would feel like that one is definitely the one that I would keep in the overworld, or I mean in real life. I think that a Pokemon that can fly definitely wouldn't be bad. But we're talking, I don't want to be considering stuff like, I mean, features that I would take advantage of just like based on my love for the Pokemon. In that spot, beside Lugia, Infernape seems like the GOAT. Not gonna lie. It's a G. Your ace would be Snorlax. Alright. That's a great one too. Every single time you wanna sleep, wherever you are, you just like throw him out and you sleep over the belly for free. In my spot, if I'm messing with some people, I'm just gonna throw out my Infernape and I'm gonna close combat to them. In the chill. Okay, so much for following, time. Welcome. Were you also sent from Wood? By Wood? I mean, in any case, thank you so much. I can see you matching with your shiny Infernape. What do I mean? What do you mean? I match with Infernape? Do I give away a shiny Infernape vibe? I mean, an Infernape vibe or shiny Infernape vibe eventually. Welcome. I want to start mountain again at some point. I don't know what kind I can do. I got a Macargo and Magby. You got Magby second phase? That's crazy. Let's go. There is plenty of hounds in the mountain. I mean, I literally based an entire event on it. E-Train is a great one for sure. But it is a bit standard in the end. If you're looking for something special, there is Torkoal, who loads with the Pokéradar. Very cool one, 100%. If you like hardcore shinies, there is Koffing in double encounters. It is a Platinum exclusive. That one is great because it got both Explosion and Memento, so it is a tough catch besides being a 5% in the place. There is Gligar with the GBA insert. That probably, I don't know, if you don't love to stick to the mountain, maybe it might not be making this much sense, since you can get Gligar in Platinum more easily. Alright, I'm still, her face is cracked. Anyway, unfortunate. Really unfortunate. I'll dye my hair to look like a red fire flames. I don't think I would ever do it, but I think they look great. Probably. I don't know if you know Sfere Basta from Italy, the Italian singer. He used to have red hair in, it was 2016, 2016, 17. No, 2015 and 16. And bro, he was busted. Not gonna lie. So I was mentioning a couple great hounds. Then there is eventually Skarmory in the outside of the Stark Mountain. That still is considered Stark Mountain. I don't know if by saying you want to hunt again in the mountain, you want to be in the inside. But in the, like, in front of the mountain, there is still Stark Mountain. There is the grass. And there you can go for Torkoal. Or even, like, you can set Magnet Pool and go for Skarmory. That becomes like 45%, I think, or 50%. That is also cool. If you hunt for it during the night, there should also be Banette. And I mean, that's it, basically. The place is full field of shinies. Even setting as the target is Slugma would be cool. Outside is cool. 100%. The outside, it really depends on if you are during the daytime, or I think also depends on the game you are in. If it is Diamond and Pearl or Platinum. Or you can get Fiero, overall Fiero, Rhydon, Rhyhorn. I think Graveler too. There shouldn't be Makarkov, I think. I would suggest you to consider Torkoal with your other full odds. I don't know if you like to hunt with many devices, but one day I'm definitely hunting for Torkoal that way, and I'm pairing it to a couple double encounters on the left. I mean, that I control with the left hand, so overall I would still be able to get many encounters. Even if I suppose that our Pokerod around full odds is pretty slow actually, but I've never hunted that way, so I don't have experience about it. That's why I definitely want to try at some point. I might even have to do it again after Torkoal, or potentially for Togepi, for the Live Index. But I'm yet to choose. I don't remember if there is any other way to get Togepi beside the eggs. Even a Togetic in the wild would be fantastic, but I don't think you can find it. I mean, no, I don't think you can't find it. I'm pretty sure about it, unfortunately. Does it? I mean, better this way. I care more about YouTube 100%, but it should be the exact same voice actually. That's weird. I hope so, honestly. I have really enough of technical problems, not gonna lie. I didn't notice that anyway when I was clipping the two shinies I found in the mountain on Twitch. That's weird. I feel like I would have noticed it. We are a bit more than 100 away from double odds. This is already the third time I go over double odds this year. This is unfortunate. I mean, it's fine. I had many quick phases. Yeah, in fact, I'm not complaining at all. Especially after the mistake of like doing it in the single encounters, still getting rewarded. Oh yeah, also about it. 100%. And the next one got a 25% of being again on that console. Would be lit. But then I would almost be at the odds with all the other 3 devices and I wouldn't still get a shine. By the way, I don't know if you remember about it, but when I got Markrow and Baneri first phase both in the Eterna, they were both on the same game. Out of 4. It was not the Platinum that is like popping out right now, but the other one, the Diamond, sorry, the one in which there is Golbat right now. That should be the one with the 278 ID, I think. Let me see. In this one I got both of them. That one definitely one of my most insane journeys. My goodness. Go for it. For that price you mentioned, it is goated. might buy another one myself, not gonna lie. Is it from Europe? Nice. No customs. I found Wheezing after 1992, so let's say 2000 to make it more clean. So they were 500 away. Not bad, but still not my greatest. My greatest so far was Gyarados. After the phase that was 11,000 from that single device, the phase right after was 20. It was 31. Oh, an insane game, of course. That one was lit. I don't know. I would like I would like to, but I don't think I will ever have such a short phase, or I mean a phase that is shorter than that. I'm expecting to have like some other phases that are like around 100. Shiny Weezing, let's go! Number 5. Easy. And I wanted a Weezing actually. I wanted to nickname it after Thiago, after what happened like a couple days ago. Let's go! We got both of them. Jonathan and Thiago. Easy. Again on Diamond. There we go. Let's go. I think this one might be my last one for this year for the mountain. Yeah, I guess. Let's go. I saw it appearing, like I saw it, but it took me like almost a second to realize, like, bro, let's go. There we go. By the way, I told you, again in the single encounters. I told you I had to get back to the single encounters. Like, I started this session 14 and 500. We're like, I don't know, 2000s in. There we go. Easy. It's just the flow. I was telling you. Right now I could be in the double encounters and I wouldn't have found it. Potentially. Or I would have found 2. Who knows? But, or 3. Here we are. There we go. Let's switch to the single screen real quick. By the way, right before double odds, kind of. Like, it was like 16,384 double odds, I think. So, let's go. There we go. So, let me set the chat. Let me set up everything. Let me reduce these. Or not. Give me a sec. Might just shift it this way. Yeah, I'm gonna keep it this way. It's fine. Maybe I can shift the Magby. No. This way it's fine. There we go. So let me set the right screen. This one, it is definitely it. Let me get the aux cable. Let's go. Easy one. Very carefully. So let me drop the music. The aux cable should already be set when it comes to the volume, so I shouldn't be destroying anyone's ears. Alright, tell me if you feel like it is fine overall. Let's go. By the way, this freaking line is obsessed with me, bro. I found 2 shiny Koffings, 5%, 1 code, 5 shiny Weezings. 3 of these Weezings were 15% and these 2 are 10%. This is crazy, but I love it. I mean, since it is insanely great. We can't actually fail this one as long as I send Kisame in battle. Come on, try to explode. Right now, I do have other netballs. It tried to explode, it couldn't. We got a lot to see that. So I wanna try again and go for it with netballs. By the way, this is unfortunate actually because I really thought about, since I was in the double encounters before, now I'm in the single encounters, I left the area. I was thinking about collecting more netballs. I was like, am I really finding another Weezing in this game that I only got 22 and I can't actually touch it because I don't want to touch it? Yes, we got 22 netballs. Let's try. Please, the previous one wasn't a netball. Every netball should have 8%. That actually is a great coincidence because 8% is the same percentage as Magby in this place. So let's see. Let's go. By the way, super clean actually. Next week I'm super freaking busy. Super clean, no extra time. Insane. There we go. Let's go. There is such a beauty. Like, it is always fantastic to see it on screen. Not gonna lie. I'm really wondering how many of these things I'm getting overall within years from now. Crazy. Come on, let me catch. Come on. Bro, 20, it was I think 22 netballs also in the previous Weezing and I didn't catch it. I could actually be like, I don't know, around 40 netballs overall, no catch. It would be pretty sad, not gonna lie. So far I caught it in a Dusk Ball, a Dive Ball, a Premier Ball, a Nest Ball, and I don't remember, something else. Only one. Dusk Ball, Dive Ball, Nest Ball. I don't know, I don't remember the others. Premiere. Oh yeah, this one is the 5th one I listed for, so yeah. These ones. I'm looking for, of course, like collecting all of them in different balls. Come on, we got 18 left with this one. Come on, let me dream. I think this one overall... No! Anyway, this one overall should be my... only the 3rd shiny of this file. Because the first 2 were Markrow and Baneri. And that's it. I don't think I found anything else. I haven't really been hunting in Diamond this much. Come on. After the triple shake. By the way, I was chilling so much, I wasn't expecting it. Let's go! Come on. Netball. Give me a catch. Come on. Yes, sir! We got it! Easy. Finally, bro. The previous one was impossible in a netball. This one was it. Got allowed to see that. And we gotta give a nugget to this one too. Because of the nickname. You already know. Yes, sir. Oh, it is female. That's unfortunate. Anyway. Tiago, the shiny female Weezing. I mean, it's okay. Let's go. Let's go. Nature guesses. Nature guesses. Let me drop the bike. We wanna hear the real music. You already know. I'm guessing careful. Guessing careful. By the way, yeah, 20,000 into Magby total so far. Great achievement. No, no, it's not because of this. Anyways, all right. Let's go for the show off. Let me give it a nugget. Give me a sec. Tell me I have it. I'm used to sell this stuff right away when I get it, but let's go, we got it. Easy. It was because of the fact that like both Tiago and Jonathan like gifted me a lot of money like some streams ago, and it was the bare minimum I could do. I'm not gonna lie. Of course, it was absurd actually. I was super grateful for that. Anyways, we got Papag, Staryu with Illuminate, Shenron, the Shiny Dragonite, Kisame, the Shiny Golduck, Priestess, the Shiny Smeargle, and Tiago, the Shiny Weezing. That is Lex, I think. Lex should be stuff related to defense, special defense, I suppose. Let me see real quick. Plus defense, minus special defense. I don't think it is the greatest, but this one should be a great one in defense, so it's fine, but I'm never using it, bro. Never using it. Anyway, let's go. Let me save again. Let's do this encounter. We have to see that. No, not same game. It was another diamond. Let's go. Can we have a clean comparison? No. Regular Magby, the target, and Tiago, the Shiny Weezing. We love to see that. We do. Let's go. I'm pretty happy, not gonna lie. Not gonna lie. Every single time these finds are like perfectly in time. I still remember Cressida the past year, literally 2 days, no, 1 day before having to leave for a week. No, for like some days. Anyways, let's go. Love to see that. Clean. I'm super happy actually, because like that stream was crazy about what happened actually, and I was feeling a bit weird about like, having nicknamed Weezing only after Jonathan and not after Tiago. I was feeling super weird, and honestly, not gonna lie, I would have loved to find Weezing because of it, because I was having like the same Pokemon nickname, you know. It was perfect. I also do, bro. Top 3 shinies like of all times. Even more. I think this one is one of the best shinies ever, and he loves me, so we love to see that. Hopefully this line keeps loving me when I will have cleared the entire mountain and I will be back for an entire round for other Koffings over and over in Platinum. Hopefully. Anyway, this is pretty much it actually. There isn't anything else that I wanna do right now, besides wishing everyone that is participating to the Stark Mountain Double Week event a good luck. We gotta do our best to collect more than the past year actually. The past year was 12 participants and I think 40 or 42 shinies found total, included the radar, full odds, etc. Right now we are 20, with this one 22 shinies in. There are 6 days left plus potential extra time for those of you that wanna complete the phases. So it's fine. I wish I could stream I could keep streaming the event more, especially the next week, but I will not, since I also completed this phase. So, but I mean, I will of course like, I mean, I wanna read the updates on the Discord, etc. So, I mean, don't miss out on it. I wanna read everything, and also the standings every day will be out. Anyway, with all that being said, guys, thank you so much for being my company. Thank you so much for joining the event, for everything. Can't wait to be making the video out of the event for the second year. That's it. Thank you so much. I will catch you in the next one. Best of luck to everyone.